Alright, today we're practicing some chipping and also testing out, if I can get it to show on camera, the microphone in the wind. I haven't tinkered with this yet, so hopefully it doesn't turn out to be shit. But yeah, chipping, we got the chipping green here at Corpus Christi. And basically I'm going over like a couple of things I like to do to practice short game. And primarily, like, not everyone is going to have access to a big slope they can screw around on chip-wise. I'll try and keep this low enough that it doesn't blow over in the wind, because that would suck. But yeah, one thing I like to do on this green is chip up the slope here and get it to come back down and into the hole. I think it works on different trajectories, and then also bumping it low and running it to a position like that's too strong probably. Yeah, a little strong. Like that could be okay. A little short. I tested earlier, I'm pretty sure this one, if I hit one properly, I should be able to get all the way up the hill and still come back. The grass is a little long though. It's a little right. Oh, and it didn't come off the fringe. I thought it would. I was wrong. If that one grabbed, it would have been pretty good, I think. But I think it's short. I think it's going to be left, and it might roll all the way down. Yeah, definitely left though. I've got to get it almost directly behind the flag. That could be good. Oh, it's a little left. That was a little short. I don't think it got up the hill enough. Doesn't help that the wind's blowing so damn hard either. And that one landed a little more side spin. Damn, sustained winds. Fucking with this shit. The initial kick sent that a little right. Come left. Oh, it's not coming left out the hill. I don't know why it's only been recording a minute and 14. That can't be right? So it was about this point that I realized something had gone awry with my recording, because I was like, a minute 14. That shouldn't be at that point. I'm pretty sure I've been chipping these for longer. So I didn't quite figure it out yet at this point, but yeah, I was very suspicious. So at this point in the editing, I'm realizing the wind was almost not mitigated at all by the external microphone. So let's skip ahead a little bit, because there's fuck all going on. Land that one far enough. So right here, fortunately, I recognize that my camera's tipping over, and so I reach over and grab it. I think if you pause it at like 4 minutes and 59 seconds, you'll see my very unamused with the wind face, because it's just me being quite annoyed that my camera's already almost tipping over. At this point, I hadn't checked the audio yet to see whether the new microphone with the big, fuzzy fucking whatever the fuck it's called, had done anything to mitigate the wind, and it really hadn't. So yeah, kind of irritating. Also, it's at this point that I decide there's too many balls behind the basket, disc golf, behind the flag, and I'm just gonna chip one in normally. And that one's tracking. Oh, a little right. But yeah, I decided that, well, let's just work on making one from here. I say that was a good line right there. That was a little short though. That one had some potential. Not magnificent. Ooh, and I think that was the one, right? I guess not quite. Got one! So at this point I shift the camera to the left flag because I was explaining how one of the other drills besides, I guess you can say drill, but it's more, a fun way to practice is I'll hit at the flag and I'll basically just take however many balls, 10 balls, 20 balls, and I'll chip them at the flag, trying to basically get up and down. I'll take however many balls and I'll aim for 50 to 70% and try to succeed in that regard. Try and 50 to 75%. Usually a little higher than half because I tend to miss a lot of greens, and so I want to be able to have my short game bail me out more often than not. Today, for example, the greens weren't in amazing condition on the chipping green, so I didn't actually put them out. There were also some other people playing. Kind of a fun little view of my wedge as it comes back to do whatever. And so one of the other things I'll do, in addition to just kind of chipping at the flag, is I'll work different angles. I'll try to land it on the green and leave it short of the flag, and I'm explaining that right now, but in completely garbled, wind-fucked audio. So that one was short, landed on the fringe. But basically what I'll do is I'll try and hit a shot that has enough spin or trajectory to land on the green and then end up short of the flag. That one was great if it would have landed on the green, but not landing it on the green is cheating, so it doesn't count. And then that one, I think that one landed on. I think I was debating. I think that one got past. There's going to be two over here to the right. Hit eventually. Oh, that one also a little long. I wonder how many of these actually work, because it's about this point that I realize my microphone is doing weird stuff. Sometimes I'll even work on, like, I come into out with a little low runner. Just keeps the ball low, keeps it spinning, it seems like. It's a good little bump shot, especially up a slope if it's not too grainy. That's a little much, a little spicy. Let's see how this microphone's doing. Why is it only recording fucking 3 seconds at a time? I don't know. Why does this keep resetting? See, I don't understand. So I figured out that somehow my microphone has the ability, when the wind is blown in it or when I blow into it myself, to activate and deactivate the video recording. So I was getting shorter videos on account of it was automatically shutting off, starting as the wind blew into it. So yeah, I don't think this microphone's gonna do the trick, unfortunately. I think I might just have to do voiceover. So at this point, I was basically just hitting shots up that slope again, trying to make another one in. And I talked a little bit at one point on how I was messing with face angle, trajectory, trying to see, like what the optimal line was. Obviously, you have to hit a certain point on the hill to get it to, stop. Not really stop, but get to the top of its apex, and then roll back down and still have enough momentum to get to the hole. So finding that spot is fun, and then trying to chip to it is very enjoyable. To me, if you've got a slope that'll do it. And so yeah, it's tinker with trajectory, tinker with like gripping down on the club, gripping up on the club, trying to figure out. Oh yeah, there's that ball from the guy chipping next to me. Yeah, kind of flubbed one. A couple of them actually. I wonder if that affected my going off to the left there for a swing or two. And kind of stepped back and then stepped forward. But yeah, so I just tinker, experiment is like the best way to, in my opinion, to get decent with short game. Just the ability to adapt as needed between a low shot, a high shot, a spinnier kind of flop type shot, and land it where you want. I think landing it where you want is pretty key. I'll probably do a video on that at some point if I can. My goal is to, I think, fill some dog bowls with water and try and just chip into it in my backyard. Just short chips, but those greenside ones are key. Of course my phone's buzzing, but yeah, those greenside ones like that, landing the ball where you want, I think is important. And then with the trajectory you want, the spin is one thing. I mean, you got things plus or one way or another, but I think trajectory and your landing spot are probably two of the most important things, opinion-wise, for in my opinion anyway, for short game and short game success. And then with this chip, as soon as I hit it, I was like, oh, that could ride that slope, because the ones going more directly into it were snagging up on the hill. Right here, I was like, oh, come on, sneak on through. I made a mess of those other balls, so, and boom, man, super satisfying.